Hey, great Tuesday evening. It is a beautiful evening in the city of Brownsville. And all in all, a very, very hot day. How do I know it was a very hot day? Because I spent all day outside and it was hot as the dickens. Kind of a weird, good evening, Joe. Kind of a weird thing. It's just not like hot, like a regular summer day. It's that hot that starts to drain your energy. Not a good thing. Hey, Frankie, how you doing?
Good evening, Erasmo. Good evening, world. Happy Tuesday. We were out at the public library today. We had Pink Day. It was good to see our community come out, support, and like always, we never have a need for food or refreshments. So thank you so much for the refreshments, the raspas, Mr. Benavides. Thank you so much, and the food. It's always amazing to have the support from our community. Good morning, Maggie. How's it going? All in all, it was a great Tuesday at Erasmo. We are starting the second week of early voting. It's starting to trickle down, dwindle down. It wasn't as busy as last Monday and Tuesday, but all in all, for the BISD numbers have been very high. I believe now we're in the 18,000s for BISD alone. So that just goes to show that people are turning out and voting. So very happy about that. So all in all, we got some stuff to talk about. Some principals, I believe, had a meeting today. So we'll see how tomorrow turns out. But if anybody who wants to stop by, it's Sports Day tomorrow. So wear a jersey. We'll be out there taking pictures. Thank you so much, guys.
Earlier, BISD in all caps posted, the Super wants to thank all teachers for their outstanding work they are doing. Guys, they can post all they want. What they've stated verbally has been caught on tape. They've said it. Just own up to it, guys. Look, and we all make mistakes, man. We all make mistakes, and that's fine. All they have to do is just go out there and say, guys, yes, we said the teachers were lazy, that they didn't want to work, the sped ed teachers were neglectful. We said it. We didn't mean it. It was a mistake. They haven't even acknowledged it yet, but it's in their own words. So yeah, I understand that they wind to bounce back and say, well, now we think that they're doing a great job. It's a little too late. It's a little too late because I'm sorry, uh, the Public Information Officer, the PIO. I'm sorry, Dr. Gutierrez, but for far too long, you all not only disrespected our staff. For far too long, you have belittled our staff. You have made them feel unappreciated to the point where they are so anxiety ridden as of now that a lot of individuals have opted to, resign from office or start to seek employment elsewhere. Should not happen, folks. Look at Rolando. Best even. If you saw, they threw out there a posting today or yesterday, I'm not exactly sure, but they threw out a posting where they're trying to call out the superintendent and the corrupt board majority. Why did it take them so long? Haven't we been saying that this has been going on for the past 7 months? And now, less than 2 weeks from when we will know what the new board is going to look like. Now they're starting to realize that the corrupt board majority has failed our people, that the superintendent has not been doing a great job despite what paper award he may have received today. Now Patrick Hammonds is concerned. Now, after he started to lose member after member after member because they kept kissing the butt of the corrupt school board. Now, it's too late, folks. It's too late. And don't believe their lies. Don't believe them trying to whitewash everything that they've done. They did it to you then. They're doing it to you now. And they'll continue to do it to you in the future if you permit them. That's a fact. Jack. So I don't care if they use caps. I don't care if they use impact font. I actually like impact font. I don't care if they put the letters in pink. I don't care. With little fur on the side. I don't care. It's too late. They're too far gone. Put a cork in it. It's done.
Put a fork in it, no?
Put a fork in it if you want to.
You know, based on the post that Erasmo.
Why?
How's it going, John White? Welcome, welcome to freedom, my man.
I'm just surprised he hasn't been thrown in jail yet. I'm counting 5, 4.
Don't give him any ideas. Regarding the best post, they referred to the superintendent as Gonzalez, and it did bother me, you know, regarding him calling out several schools. Why now? Again, we understand the severity of the situation that we're all going through. We have been very vocal about not having teachers, employees at the district. Again, we have to understand there are some teachers that have volunteered, and in one case at a middle school, there was a group of teachers that asked for permission to go back because the students were failing. They were brought in for credit recovery during the 3rd weeks. They had a high failure rate, and they did not want the students to be left behind regarding this regarding their academics. I don't appreciate Patrick James coming at the 11th hour, wanting to say, "Hey, we're I'm calling all these schools out." It was an in and out thing. The teachers were there voluntary to help out the students. So I don't appreciate that, Mr. James. You are late to the game, sir. Instead of focusing on your candidates that are being supported by Sylvia Atkinson, you should have been worried about the safety and well-being of the community and of BISD from day one. But again, what do we expect from individuals that only want to fan their pockets? It's unfortunate that this organization has lost many members since the COVID-19 March, April. Yo te la mando. I va por FedEx. It's unfortunate that this organization has lost many members, and he's still with this ego, claiming that, oh, we've gained so many members and we're stronger than before. No, you're not. You know, we've been getting emails from your members saying, hey, how do I jump ship? Look what he's sending me. I'm not in agreement. There wasn't a democratic voting system regarding the candidates that we want us to represent. But again, what do we expect from these type of individuals? So that really bothered me at Erasmo. We had an individual who is claiming to be worried about all these things, and then he goes picking out schools, picking out certain campuses. He doesn't know the situation. And again, one school in particular reached out and said, hey, that's not the case. These teachers volunteered. All the proper protocol was followed, was abided by, and it was an in and out thing. So, there is no need for Patrick James to be calling out schools in particular.
Actually, I will say, not a good job, an outstanding job. Outstanding. And I'm sorry, guys, it is as fake as Minerva's picture on her posters. It's fake. There was nothing outstanding about the performance. Look, guys, and this is what happens, guys. This is what happens when you surround yourself with yes people. You never grow. You never learn from a mistake. You will never grow. You're never given the opportunity. You need to surround yourself with individuals that'll tell you, this is not the right path to take, because you'll learn from it. But you surround yourself with individuals who are going to say, what an outstanding job, Superintendent. What an outstanding job. Think of it, guys. After the AOBE vote of no confidence, after a district has been losing professionals, staff, classified staff, because they are in fear of contracting COVID-19. Uh, Amidst the disaster that was the summer program, the bringing students back onto campus, the supposedly everyone got a hotspot, everyone got electronic device. Things were just not true. Everyone's going to get school supplies, and then we have Jimena on Sunday that said that she didn't even get the binder and the pen. Come on, guys. Is this is this look? Is this worth giving the superintendent an outstanding job superintendent award? Is it? But let's ask a more uh, pertinent question to your pocketbooks, folks. Is it worth giving the superintendent a year, an extension to his contract by a year? Is it worth, guys, the performance that he has, the performance that he has showed in the past 7 months? Does it merit the $13,000 raise that he got? Does it? If you believe that it does, then you know who to vote for in these races, uh, you know. But if you believe that he hasn't, then you have to vote for change. You have to vote for change. Do not bring Minerva Peña back. Do not bring Philip Cowan back, and do not bring little Eddie back. It's just that simple, guys. Uh, did you hear about the Jubilee coordinator that was arrested for online solicitation of minor? Yes, it was an 11-year-old. One of the things that was shared in regards to the individual is that he had daughters that age. He had children that age. Very, very unfortunate. I've heard from a lot of the parents out there that that were very, very concerned about their individuals going to these schools. But that's why, guys, these background checks are mega important. And let me say something, guys. Despite the fact of everything that goes on, you know, all individuals, because and I'll mention this, all individuals that opt to run for office, they are vetted. They are vetted, and they have to meet certain criteria, guys. Simple as that. Simple as that. And every individual that is right now on the ballot, on the BISD ballot, getting votes, every individual out there is qualified in all senses of the word in regards to any legality or any criminal background history check, everything. It's already been vetted, guys. And every single individual out there that is on the ballot uh, can be on the ballot. But let me tell you, our charter schools, Jubilee, you have to do a better job at vetting the individuals out there. With that said, we don't know, guys. We don't know if this is the first time that he's ever had that situation. How do you know? Married, I think, maybe, possibly, with children, seems in the picture like an outstanding individual. It might be another Sylvia Atkinson case where Sylvia Atkinson has not even a parking ticket on her record, has a doctorate degree, has been to so many conferences. Whoever would think, no, she's got her life in order. She's a rata. And this guy at Jubilee, the Jubilee coordinator, athletics coordinator, is a piece of crap. Is a piece of crap. Because if the evidence comes back that and shows that that is exactly what he did, he's a disgusting piece of crap. Uh, like anyone else that would be defending him for his actions, if they merit to be true, which we don't know as of yet.
If I could go back very quickly regarding the recognition today by the principals to the superintendent, I was advised at Erasmo that the principals were in a line waiting to be seated at before the presentation, and the area superintendents were going to each and every one and saying, "Will you please sign? Will you please sign?" Imagine if they said no. And again, mind you, this isn't a public place with over 100 people. Word around BISD is retaliation. If you don't fall in line, we'll get you somewhere or another. So this whole outstanding performance, or we're very supportive of you, I hate to be the bearer of bad news, but they were ambushed. They were forced to sign that award, and it just goes to show that there is no confidence. Just how AOBE, had that no confidence in the superintendent. It's the same feeling, the same sentiment with principals, with employees. They're just scared. They're scared to be vocal. So that picture that was published on the BISD Facebook page, I hate to say it, but it's not accurate. It is not the same sentiment that is felt by the community. It is not the same sentiment that was felt, that is felt between the principals. And again, they do not want to be on that blacklist. They are scared of being reassigned to another school. So of course they were all going to sign. Of course they were all going to be supportive of our superintendent. But we all know how everybody really feels about him. We hardly hear from the individual. He is not a true leader. I hate that. I try again. I respect a person in his position. It is not easy by no means. He's got a very difficult job, but he himself does not help the cause. So this recognition for outstanding leadership, for having the confidence and the backing of the principals, is not accurate. I hope it was not so, but this is the case. This is what we're dealing with at BISD regarding that athletic coordinator here in Brownsville. I was scared because I got a notification and I saw Brownsville athletic coordinator. I was like, oh my God. I was like, man, I hope it's not BISD. And after reading, we find out that it's Jubilee. It's unfortunate that this happened. But again, we got to do a better job of protecting our children. It is very important for parents to be a little bit more on top of things. And by no means am I blaming the child. By no means am I blaming the parent. It just opens up our eyes to what's out there. So we hope and pray for the family, for the child, that they get the counseling therapy that is needed, because this is going to going to be difficult moving forward. So we wish for the best for the family in question.
Yeah, and again, and nothing against Jubilee. We don't know all the details. They did act immediately. So again, it's nothing against Jubilee. It's just very unfortunate that the individual worked at Jubilee. Again, so nothing against Jubilee. We don't know all the facts as of yet, but hopefully we'll find out very soon. My man Manny, congratulations on being a participant in the Valley Horned Frogs basketball team, and let us know, Manny. I'm interested to see what it's all about. I'm very proud of you, Bubba. Good evening. Let me say something in regards to what Frankie mentioned. I did hear the same thing in regards to principals sign the dotted line and just being asked to sign. And I know for a fact that the majority of the principals at the district have no confidence in the leadership that we've seen. I have no doubt. I know for a fact that they don't. And what it does, guys, and and I feel very, very bad for my my principals out there. I feel very, very bad because they are made to look horribly, amongst their teachers, their staff, the classified staff, the nurses, because the question in the minds of educators, staff, is why would my principal sign that? Why would my principal approve? So I want to put a lot of the community's, thoughts to these guys. Your principals are not at fault. They did not give the superintendent an outstanding job award. They did not. So please don't be upset with my principals yet. Don't be upset with my principals. They were forced to sign. And if anyone doesn't believe that happens here at the district, my goodness gracious, you don't know what's going on. They were forced to sign. It's all a picture moment for them. All he did during today's principals meeting was praise himself for the amazing job that he did, that he does for the district. That how the people from Edinburgh, they wish they had the superintendent back. That's all he spent doing at the meeting. And let me say something else, administration. If you think that I don't know that you're trying to target or go after individuals who share information with Erasmo Castro, you are very, very mistaken. So, guys, number 2 on the contract with our community is ending retaliation. If you are retaliating now, if you are, and listen, folks, if y'all are retaliating now against individuals who are sharing information with our community, with myself, keeping us informed of what's happening at the district, then it's not going to go well. Because now, point number 2, end retaliation at the district. So, folks, be warned. Change is coming. Be warned. If you are retaliating against my people, no Rene Gutierrez is going to be able to protect you. It was great seeing y'all today. Always have fun at the campaign camp. Campaign camp. Power to the Fab Five. Saludos, guys. Animo. Manny Perez Yomero, the Who is still teaching you. Rob, my man. Love you, Papa.
Hey, Hollywood.
Hell, I voted yesterday for you guys. Love you, my amor. There are many criminals impersonating people online on the phone. It's a way to wipe people out. Basically, they use your picture to do criminal acts with it online or criminal acts by scamming your phone. 100%. Again, that is why I hope that everyone, we are await to see the evidence. Look, guys, and a lot of people have said the same thing in regards to the Sylvia Atkinson trial. They asked, well, she's still innocent until proven guilty. She's guilty. She's guilty. We all know she's guilty. You all know that she's retaliated against people. You all know that she's a rata. You all know that she's stolen from our people. She's taken the money from our students. You all know it. She's guilty. I don't care. She can go through 20 trials. Doesn't matter. She's still guilty. She can be found innocent in each and every one of them. She's still guilty. We all know she is.
It's pretty impressive, Erasmo, that we've been reached from individuals from Socorro, Los Fresnos, Rio Hondo, that are sharing those pages that have been appearing lately on her upcoming federal trial. She did a lot of harm to a lot of people. She instilled a lot of fear. She was a person with an iron fist, and she made sure that individuals in her family are currently in important positions within the district. They have been able to manipulate, use their family member on the board for their own benefit. This not only happened here at BISD, it happened in Rio Hondo, Los Fresnos, and Socorro. So there are many people that are anticipating, watching from the sidelines quietly, because they're still in fear, and they still send us messages and say, hey, I hope justice is served. I hope karma comes back, because at the end of the day, that's what everybody's hoping for. And the candidates, our opponents, they have not denounced having any relationship with her. They have not denounced having being supportive of her. They curve the question. Carlos's opponent was being cheerleadered by the cuñado of Dr. Sylvia Atkinson. And hey, I have nothing against that. We are all free and able to root for our own candidates. But that just goes to show, my opponent was there talking to the cuñado of Sylvia Atkinson. Why do you think these people are being so supportive of our opponents? I don't know, because they do not want an external auditor to come in. I don't know, because they do not want for us to open the books, for us to make sure that they are removed from those key positions where they're able to have their hands entrenched into the pot of gold. Judgment is coming, not just for Sylvia Atkinson at the federal level, but judgment is coming to BISD, ladies and gentlemen. November the 3rd at 7:30. we will be liberated. These individuals have had their grasp on BISD in a stranglehold. I was being told that Mary Tolman served on many key roles, whether that was through different forms, that she had no need to be. Why? The question is why? Because they had their hands in everything. They wanted to control BISD. But again, be patient with us. Erasmo has said, give us 14 days. Justice is coming, not just for Sylvia Atkinson at the federal level, but justice is coming for BISD November the 3rd at 7:30.
The party's going to be in Jack in the Box parking lot, Frontage Road and Price Road.
Not Alton Glore no more?
No, I made a mistake last time. Sorry, guys. It's right down the street from the BISD building. Hey, we could probably afterwards just drive up to the BISD building, take a couple pictures out there. Welcome home. Good evening, senores. Good evening, Papa. Good evening, Erasmo, Frankie. Our next board members preach. Any word on who is testifying in the Sylvia case? Anyone we know? Yes. Philip Cowan, Laura Perez Reyes, Baltasar Salazar, Minerva Peña, Prissy Roca Tipton, Drew Brown, Dr. Sylvia Hatton, and a lot of individuals that are working at BISD. That's just the short list. Hey, Celia. Hello. How many members have they lost? I don't have the exact number, but it is plentiful. Benny Chavez, buenas. Good evening, guys, gentlemen. Blessings. Shoot, I knew I was going to do that.
Skip.
It just skips. Shoot. Come on. Sorry. Good evening, gentlemen. Turning in late, but maybe made it. Good. Sorry, guys. Out here. Good evening. Many blessings. Hello, gentlemen. Love you, Erasmo, Frankie. God bless you both. Love you too, Aurora. The criminals are using minors to place false accusations on people. We'll see. Again, I don't want to judge the individual. That's why I shared the story from the news cycle. I haven't gone out there and shared his name because I want to see what happens, guys. God bless y'all. Night. I love you. I need to ditch Best. Do it now, please. Patrick, está bien. And the teachers who are part of Best están bien. Good evening, gentlemen. Kinina, aloha, Karan. Great show. Maggie, love you, Maggie. Let's see. He must be voted out. Yes. Not worth it. Saquenlo.
Fuera.
No, the superintendent does not deserve nada. Vote Erasmo for BIC. Love you, John. Love you, doctor. And make sure that the district keeps its money, $1.2 million, because the new super is going to work for free. I don't know about that. I bet little Eddie came up with the Orange Day at BISD. I love how you wrote in the comment section, Orange Day was last week. They love me there. Vendor money is very evident in the Brownsville Herald. 100%. It's there. My father-in-law, Sebastian Gutierrez Jr., mentioned it to me. He used to be my boys' coach. We took them out last year. We didn't feel comfortable with the staff. Yeah. I'm so sorry that happened. Very, very disappointed for a lot of individuals at Jubilee. Interesting comment you made. The superintendent and the board have a lot in common with a Trump administration surrounded by yes men and plagued by corruption. Juan Carlos, no one should surround themselves by yes men. It is like this for me, to me, by me. Yes. Todo para ellos. Mr. Gutierrez never has the time to say hello to staff or teachers. No class at all, none. So why would Eddie Garcia let Adam Salas, a convicted child molester, to be his campaign advisor? Will Eddie allow Adan onto our campus? Well, let me tell you guys, Mr. Salas has no business to be anywhere on BISD property. I'm very, very surprised that he is even allowed to be on social media, much less to be wearing the campaign shirt for Eddie Garcia, promoting a position that is going to be an ambassador for children. That is amazing. Amazing. And so, one, no, he has no business at our schools. He has no business on any BISD property. And that's something that needs to be taken care of on November the 3rd. Why Eddie Garcia would surround himself with this individual, knowing well, and posting himself with one of his shirts at one of his events, actually helping host one of the events at Motas Tacos. Guys, I don't know who is advising Eddie Garcia, but someone help that guy out. And I'm going to talk a little bit about Eddie Garcia in a little bit. Dr. Rene Gutierrez gets the on the end of the words of the year. I can't say the word, but I can see what you're going. Buenas noches, caballeros. Ricardo, buenas noches. El Rene enjoys kissing his own butt. A little too much, I would dare say. Good evening, gentlemen. It's like he's trying to convince himself, Peppermint Patty. He's trying to convince himself. No, I'm doing a great job. I'm doing a great job. Uh, Guys, if you say it more and more and more times, it doesn't make it true. Just make you look more dumb. Hey man, a little late due to still grading, making lessons, and calling parents. Madness. But Erasmo, how do you know if the coordinator is? I've said that I'm not saying he's guilty. Someone could have impersonated. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I want to give the guy, as of right now, we don't know all the facts, Mike, and I've said it, and I know your comment probably came in after I said it. Yeah, I don't. Again, it's just a very unfortunate situation. Look, guys, an accusation like that is horrible, but for them to have taken these measures, there's something out there. There's something out there, and whatever it may be, it came to the point where Jubilee decided to immediately terminate. So something must have been out there. But again, Mike, I'm not judging the man at all. Not yet. Not until he's found guilty. Sylvia's a different story. She's guilty as sin. Wow, we went to vote this afternoon. We forgot to stop by for some cookies. At least when we conked, you all cheered. Woo! And let me tell you guys, talking about campaign camp, let me tell you, it's just an awesome feeling on that corner. An awesome feeling. And we fight to get that corner, but even if we were on the other side of the streets, we'd still be having fun, guys. We'd still be having fun. A lot of the individuals out there are out there volunteering their work. I want to share one quick story. There's a young man that goes and helps us out. A beautiful kid, beautiful kid, and I have fallen in love with him. As just a great, great kid. Uh, would wash cars for a living, and offered to wash our cars, and of course we immediately accepted, and would always be hanging around the area. So of course we feed each other, guys. We feed each other. We give each other water and stuff. So he'd just come and he'd eat, and let me tell you, that kid can eat. My goodness, man, that kid can eat. And eat up a storm like every 15, 20 minutes. Yep, yep. And I'm so happy because my people, y'all are bringing food every 15, 20 minutes. So guys, let me tell you that the food that you have taken for us at camping camp, other individuals as well as they have been enjoying it, and we appreciate it greatly. But we have fallen in love with him. Now he's with us all the time. I mean, I love the kid, man. Great, great, great young man. Great young man. And we appreciate that he is now part of our camping camp family. And I'm going to bet, just because I know myself, I know my family, I know my friends, he's going to be with us for a while, and not just during the campaign camp, not not just until November the 3rd. He's going to be with us for a long, long while. Great, great kid. But that's the kind of friendships that you make out there. A lot of the individuals that come, they come, they're volunteering their time after they exhaust all their hours at work and stuff. They come and they hold up signs, they wave the flags, they dress up in pink today, and tomorrow they'll be out there in sports gear, jerseys or sports shirts from your high school. Doesn't matter. It's just something with sports. And guys, it's just fun, man. It really is a lot of fun, but we want to make it fun. Yeah, we want to cheer you on as you do your civic duty of coming out to vote and bringing other individuals out to vote, man. But thank you again for all the food, all the water, all the desserts, all the candy. I mean, really, guys, when you see me praying out there that other individuals misconstrue for me as sleep, it's probably an induced food coma because we eat well. and we eat well because of you all. Uh, I want to thank Sylvia Garza Perez. Sylvia Garza Perez stopped by today and wished well, and took us McDonald's,
McDonald's.
and that was awesome. Thank you, County Clerk, County Clerk, County Clerk Sylvia Garza Perez. Greatly appreciated. Greatly, greatly, greatly appreciated. And everyone else, and I mentioned Sylvia because Sylvia and I had different differences in the past. I'm very, very grateful that she's being very, very kind to us. And again, and you're not only being kind to the candidates, guys. You're being kind to the people that volunteer their time, that are out there. Royal does his royal dance out there. You're being kind to individuals that pass by that we offer food to, and who now become part of our family. So thank you so, so very much.
Erasmo, you're correct. We have built a camaraderie, a fellowship out there. And just a little back history. Timmy was walking back and forth, and he was sweating and sweating profusely. And we just go, hey man, you want something to drink? He's like, all right. So he just sat down, and then he was just looking around. And he saw the food. He's like, golly. And my mom, being linda that she is, was like, mijo, ¿tienes hambre? He's like, yes. And it just so happened that when he sat down, he never left. And that was the very first day. He was walking back and forth past Central Boulevard. The very next day, he was all decked out in all of our gear. He was wearing my shirt, Erasmo's cap. He was wearing my mask, Marisa's mask the next day. And he has been part of the group. He became part of the group. And, it just goes to show that throughout this campaign cycle, I personally have built relationships with people I would never think that I would build relationships with. We have bonded, we have laughed, we have had a great old time out there. And, Timmy is an example of somebody that kind of just grew on us, and thank you once again to Ms. Sylvia Garza Perez, to Mr. Benavides that helped us out with Raspas, Mr. Eddie Trevino. He took us Taco Bell today earlier. Thank you so much. And I had my friend Chris Ramirez was out there helping me wave my flag, holding up signs. And he's like, bro, you guys really get this much food? And I was like, yes. He's like, oh my God. I was like, you want anything? He's like, no, hombre, ya comí bastante. You guys get too much food. And just when he was saying that, Mr. Trevino brought over the Taco Bell. He's like, man, you guys are going to gain lots of weight. But it just goes to show that we're appreciated. People appreciate us being out there. And us being out there is just a testament of us wanting to show you that we're invested in this race, that we want to convince you, and I'm sure that we want to convince you that whenever you bubble in Erasmo Castro, whenever you bubble in Franco Olivo, whenever you bubble in Carlos Elizondo, you're making the right choice because we're out there in the hot sun. So we're very thankful of each and every individual that honks, that gives us a thumbs up, gives us food in our bellies, and make sure that we're hydrated because, like Erasmo said, you're not just feeding the candidate, you're feeding the camps who are helping and supporting the candidates. So it's a beautiful thing. It really is. I encourage each and every one of you to stop by. And we're not asking you to be out there in the sun. Be under the shade. Hang out with us for 5-10 minutes. I guarantee you'll have a blast. We had a line dance at Erasmo a couple days ago where a group of 15, 20 people joined Mr. Eric Garza's mother, the candidate for sheriff's mother, also joined in on this dance. This goes to show that politics is very ugly, but this goes to show the beauty of politics, the camaraderie that we've been building. We had fajita this past Saturday. We passed it out to anybody who was hungry, and we will do it again at Erasmo. 20 pounds of fajita coming up this Saturday. Each and every one of you, don't spend money on food. Stop by. We'll provide the meal for you. So again, this campaign has been unbelievable. This is my first time running, and I'm having a blast, guys. So thank you so much to each and every one of you for everything that you do for us.
And yes, and Mr. Trevino, his daughter lost a tooth. He lost a tooth, and the tooth fairy came and gave her some money. Well, she used the one She was the one that spent her money to buy us lunch. That, let me tell you, to me, that was more important than the 5 votes that Mr. Trevino took in today. And no, keep on bringing the votes, but that that is very, very touching. And the smile on her face, like very, very proud little girl, and that she was able to buy us Taco Bell. And let me tell you, man, we were going down on those nachos, man. Oh, it was so good, and the tacos and stuff. But you know, the children, they're invested in it. And a parent went by today, with her daughter who had come down from A&M, I think, and said, "Erasmo, my 11-year-old, or my young child comes up to me and tells me, what did Sylvia do with the money? Where did she put it?"
Bien preocupado.
Sylvia, give back the money. But it's just so amazing that our children out there are listening to the show, and it's growing on them as well. And I love them. I love them. And thank you so much, everyone that has made us a part of your 9 p.m. And for those that have made us part of your 9 a.m. Our 9 a.m. shows are a little bit shorter right now because of being out there at the campaign camp. But let me tell you, there's still a lot of fun. One of the things that they made today, and let me explain something, because a lot of people think, well, Erasmo's doing all these memes about and all these videos and stuff. Guys, do not. I do not. I would dare say, guys, I would dare say that maybe 3% of the stuff that I post is actually mine. Very limited. And I'll give you an example. A friend of mine made a video today, a TikTok video. Let me tell you guys, that TikTok video, classic, classic video. And it gives you a glimpse of all the fun that is had out there, some of the fun that is held out there. And it is just classic, guys. And you could actually go out and see it anytime you want. It's on my page. I shared it, and have the opportunity to share other stuff. Let me tell you, another one of the videos that was made by a friend of mine with herself on a scooter and her children on a scooter. And it's kind of a weird thing, but we're becoming part of the culture. And I'm proud, very proud. Frankly, I like your pink shirt today. Real men wear pink. It was a cute shirt. You didn't say anything about my shirt.
Thank you, Tejada.
You are correct. Always. So did he give himself the award, or he gave it to himself? Yeah, gave it to himself. What's going on with Sylvia Atkins' trial? Very easy. The trial begins on Monday. No other arrests were made today. As of right now, we're just proceeding with the trial on Monday. It is open to the public. I plan to be there early in the morning. I submitted a request to the court in order to be given opportunity to see it on the live recorded. There is not going to be a live feed. There's only going to be the court date that will be open to the public, and I will be there. So if cameras are allowed in the courthouse, which I think that they are not in the federal courthouse, but if they are, I will be as the sharing information as it happens. If not, every single little break that I get, I'll go out and post, give you updates. Again, that's if I'm picked as one of the individuals that can be at the courthouse. The principals are at fault, especially the ones making teachers go in. Porter. Yes. And I am a little bit upset at Porter High School right about now. As that I want to make sure that everyone out there has an opportunity of staying at home, please. And I'm finding that that is not the case. Can the district administrator force teachers to change a grade? No. This is not a Rose Longoria thing, which we know she's famous for. If at any point in time any teacher, staff member is forced or made to change a grade, please let me know immediately. Fajita scandal, you should have left best the day they chose their candidates without regarding the members. That should have told you they don't care about their members' opinions and votes. They do not. Best leadership is defunct, is fraud. It does not serve its members. That's simple. If you are members of Best, you are getting screwed. If you're a member of TVEA, you are getting screwed. Your dues are going to individuals that pay their mortgage, that pay their make their car payments, that feed them and feed the corrupt board members. So if you're a part of TVEA, you're getting screwed. If you're a part of Best, you're getting screwed. Good evening, Zacate. Erasmo, some principals are shameless suck ups. Believe me, some principals are always bragging and praising themselves. Guys, you can make that change November the 3rd. Se te subió el azúcar, Erasmus! You fell asleep. I was praying. Good evening, Lone Ranger. Took Dad to vote today. Saludos, gentlemen. Thank you, Woody. Keep on bringing people out to vote. Frank! Lerma. Blessings, my man. Love you. It's funny how Imena the other night called out the board and superintendent, and then a day or two later, they gave him an award. Like she said, they are afraid of a 17-year-old girl. Yes. Good evening, gentlemen. Voted yesterday for you all. Thank you, Maggie. We need more votes. Please go get some. Really like your broadcast tonight. Superintendent taking credit and expecting praise, but never taking responsibility and deny the seriousness of the pandemic. Sounds like you are really talking about Trump. Vote them all out. I would to hear that what Jimena thinks the superintendent giving himself certificate so lame. She will be on later on this weekend. We are told that not to say anything bad about Rene Gutierrez because he is our boss. Yes, that is exactly what is happening at the district. People are being retaliated against. Who is going to testify in the civil action? Yes, I made mention. Tracy, Drew, Philip, Minerva, Laura, Balsar Salazar, several other individuals that work in the district, Dr. Sylvia Hatton, and I think Dr. Sendejas. Good evening, gentlemen. Tuning in late, but made it. Well, then you mentioned how teachers and staff are being victims of retaliation by superintendent. Looks like he is following Trump's playbook. Vote them all out. I'm going to think that Juan Carlos is voting for Trump.
Maybe.
Jeez, guys. We voted for you guys. Love you, Donna. Thank you. Sebastián, my man, love you. La fiesta en Joaquín en la caja. Okay. I'll be there in the pitada party. Woo! Good afternoon, Abraham. Just answer the question. Good evening. What's the question? Did I answer the question, Frankie?
I don't know what they're talking about.
Who's going to testify? I did. Everyone, and you just came in late, Maria. I'd already answered it. So everyone that has an Erasmo, Carlos, Frankie, Marisa shirt should get together to take a pic. The Cookie Revolution. What do y'all think of this? Yes! And you will have that opportunity Tuesday, November the 3rd at
Jack in the Box.
Jack in the Box on Frontage and Price. 8 o'clock. Be there. Happened to me too. Yeah. Please post now. My brother told me he did not want to go back November 30th because he did not want to get our sick. This coming from a team, meaning adults should know better. He said it's teachers are very confused and sure about what it will be like when they are forced to return. They don't know what to expect. Very so true. Christian! Y las botas, aquí las tengo. I jumped ship a while ago and I still get PDA messages to support their president candidates. My answer was no, thanks, not my candidates. Preach. What happened with the police got arrested for theft in Walmart? She is still pending. She apparently not only stole from Walmart, but also from Target. Again, that's what's being said. Supposedly, as per what was stated, uh, that same afternoon, evening, the Brownsville Police Department went to her home to pick up the squad car. I'm glad she didn't go to Walmart to to try and buy stuff with her badge as $43. And I'm glad that she didn't take the squad car. Now that would have been awkward a little bit. No, I'm
If they
glad.
caught her in her squad car, is that what you're saying?
Yeah,
You're saying if they caught her in her squad car,
don't bitch it up. Don't bitch it up.
did she really like show them the badge?
Yes,
Was she?
I'm an
What was the
officer.
story? I'm working undercover, or okay, I'll pay it back, or
I don't know. But and see, that's the mentality of a lot of police officers. They think because they carry a badge and a gun that they can do anything that they want. It's not the case, guys. And I want to say something. The police officers that went on Saturday, when I think it was Saturday or Friday or Saturday that we got reported, the police officers that went, very courteous. Officer Ramirez, exceptional, great officer. She is a great officer, and very respectful. And they spoke. She spoke to us, her and the other officer. I don't know the other officer's name, with with respect, as if we were just having a conversation. And I appreciate that. You know, I appreciate that. There's some officers that are amazing. You're always going to find some individuals with that mentality, and we're going to talk about that towards the end as well, because I have an Eddie story to share with you. So why are local Biden voters defending the alleged child predator from Jubilee? Yeah, don't do that, not yet. Didn't he release a letter from the athletic directors and himself to congratulate himself a couple of weeks ago? Yes, grasping at straws. Say it, say it. Who is Jimena? Jimena was on our show on Sunday. I need my car washed. I'll gladly pay double. Thank you. Stop by. My buddy will take care of it. He loves washing cars. Are they really going to make us send the kids back to school? Yes. But after November 3rd, no. I've been out there holding up signs for you, Frankie and Carlos. Love it. It is fun. And don't forget the flags. Uh, the food looked so good. Was it nachos? Yes. So good from Taco Bell. I think they were Nacho Grandes or Nacho Grande Supremes. Let me tell you, they were damn good. As long as they don't have a cowboy shirt on, they will be fine. uh, my man, let me tell you, the amazing raspas. Those are the ones that knocked me out. I mean, made me go pray. Tell Frankie to check his DMS. Messenger. Good evening, gentlemen. I love watching y'all rocking the campaigning. Love you, Frank Davalos. True leadership from Laguna Vista, Port Isabel. Love you, man. Porque andaba el Cowan out there with y'all today. He comes by every so often. Hold it, Philip. Doing a great job, guys. Thank you, Benny. You too, man. I appreciate you getting people out there to vote. Is he that thin young man? Yes! Timmy! Timmy! I love Timmy. You can call me the Raspa Man. Yes, sir. I want one of those caps. Yes, sir. I love Lumbria. Vito calls him Lumbricis because he eats so much and he's so thin. Bien flaquito. Y Vito dice, es que eres la lumbriz. I love Timmy. When Miss Miller beats out Vito, can Vito be an honorary board member? No. No. Vito, you're not feeling the candidates, you're feeling your friends. Amen. It's just awesome, man. Erasmo, after November 3rd, will you be inviting board members and even the superintendent? Yes! And you know they're going to accept. Why? It's unfortunate. Frankie, you have a place in my heart, Erasmo. He never spelled my name right. Frankie, I'm still waiting to see a video of you dancing to the Macarena Saturday.
Saturday.
When she met you, Mom. That's the man that yells. That yells. Yes. So you're still out of jail? You still haven't been thrown in jail? I thought you'd be in Facebook jail by now, John. So you didn't take all those pictures of badly parked cars. I did. No, I didn't. I remember you posted a few weeks ago asking if you're the only one that dances to the Macarena. Baila tu cuerpo alegría Macarena. Hey, Macarena. Oh. My youngest wakes me up from my naps for your show. A lot of kids are watching. That's amazing. Share to love you, Papa. Appreciate. We need the early AM wake up show more often. Tanya. General Rez, I will soon be better. Can Frankie, the pervert, explain his felony for stalking and sending videos of himself masturbating when the girl was stalking? You talk about transparency. This is a great opportunity to be transparent and not delete comments asking for an explanation. Do we want? Let me. You want to take that? I'll take that.
I could take it. This is a troll who created a fake profile, has been trying to get a response from me. Look, I've never been convicted of any crime. I got PTD. It is given to people to, give resolution to their matters. The beauty of life is you evolve. We live and we learn. I'm ready to serve as a BISD trustee. This is something that we need to stress. This message to the students that, a mistake will not define their life. I understand you are part of the Denise camp. I wouldn't be surprised if it's a DPM that's been blasting me constantly. You're free and able to do so. But I have not let this deter me. This has not defined who I am. Again, I do not have a conviction on my record. I've never been convicted of a crime. I have a bachelor's degree, and I'm currently working on my master's degree in public affairs. So say what you want. That's not going to deter me from reaching my goal. Your camp is getting very desperate. You have seen no traction from the community, and I love it. The more you throw at me, the stronger I get, the stronger my community gets. So say what you want. I have never shied away from nothing. And one thing that I have learned is admitting it. Because once we start covering things up, once we start denying things, that's when it gets worse. So say what you want about me. You're the troll that's creating fake profiles, trying to get a reaction from me. So I'm good. November the 3rd at 7:30, everything will be okay. So this is desperation from your camp. So keep on doing what you do. You're not getting traction.
Let me say, guys, one of the things, look, that's the dirty part of politics. And the dirty part of politics is that they're going to come out and say crap and a half. Look at guys, they say it about me constantly. And that's one of the things that I wanted to address today. And I wanted to address it because of little Eddie. And, little Eddie is part of this little Denise group. And, they try to throw these little low blows and they try to say this and try to say these things. Let me tell you something, guys. Little Eddie needs help. And if you're a friend of little Eddie's, guys, get him help. And I know Eddie is listening tonight. Bro, you need help. You need help. And in all seriousness, I'm concerned for your sanity. And I'm concerned for your mental health. Because today we crossed paths, at the end of the day, because my car was parked at the gas station. And, I crossed and I noticed that they were crossing paths. And I said, hey, we'll see you tomorrow. He was with his wife. And he had this look on his face. Like this look like if he would have had a gun, he would have probably shot me right then and there. I mean, that real hateful look. I mean, hate. And I kind of like looked and said, like, well, see you tomorrow. And he went like this really upset look. And it gives you an insight as to the soul. Guys, look, for some reason, he's upset that I've been doing the little Eddie thing. And guys, it's politics, man. It's politics. Do I want little Eddie back on the board? I do not. Do I want Carlos Elizondo to win that seat? You better believe it, guys. And let me tell you something, and I'll say this again, I said it before. A lot of individuals out there, they contact me, oh, well, we don't like Carlos. And I tell them, I don't care if you don't like Carlos. You need to vote for Carlos because Carlos is the only option in place 7. The only option because we as a community cannot afford to bring back Sylvia's people. And little Eddie is Sylvia's people. Now, this, guys, what I'm doing right here, this is political. Political. I'm showing you facts. I'm calling him out on things that he has done. I'm calling him little Eddie, and he has little hands, and he has little feet, and he goes about telling big, big lies. Guys, that's politics. If little Eddie cannot take the heat, he needs to step off the little stool that he's on, the booster chair, and get out of the damn kitchen. Guys, he's not well. He's going to snap after he loses this race. So his family members need to be very, very careful. Look, guys, and I'm going to say this. All this crap that Gianna just posted out there, I'm not going to hide from it. I'm not going to exclude it because I want you to see the ugliness of what these people are. Like, I haven't gone out there, and let me tell you, and little Eddie may say, well, that's not causing little Eddie. And that's not make a little meme. I haven't made one single meme of that enanito. Not one single meme. Not one. The community makes them. And they send them in because they think it's hilarious how he really trips out at it. He crumbles. He's weak. But what concerns me most is his mental state. He's weak mentally. That's why I've stopped calling him little Eddie, because, not for my safety, I've stopped calling little Eddie because I'm concerned for his well-being. I am concerned for Edelmiro. So from now on, I'm going to call him Edelmiro. I'm concerned. I'm not going to call him little Eddie anymore. Not because I'm afraid of him, but it's that mentality. I have a badge, I have a gun. And I start to think, man, how many cases did he, was he involved in that he would use that? I got a gun, I got a badge, I can do whatever the hell I want. It's scary, guys, for anyone out there. But he's going to snap, guys. He's going to snap, and I'm concerned for his mental state. And I say this, guys, because, look, I've talked about him being a little man. I've called him El Chapaneco and Tapón and Chaparrito, Queridito, something. I can't even remember a lot of stuff that I've said. I'm not apologizing either. What I'm trying to say is that doesn't compare to the crap that Gianna just threw out right now. And little Eddie, he has that fake Facebook page. He throws out there on a daily basis, oh, Erasmo is a child predator, a child molester, y que lo arrestaron en Mexico, and all this and all this other stuff. Guys, I'm still going to be civil to the Tapón. I'm sorry, to Edelmiro. I'm still going to be civil to him. He has thrown out hateful things, lies, calling me crap and a half, like Gianna called Frankie crap and a half right now. Am I going to stoop to their level? I'm not. When I talk about Edelmiro, I'm not going to call him little Eddie. When I talk about Edelmiro, I present facts. Is he being counseled by a sexual predator who has been convicted? Because no one here tonight, guys, has been convicted of being a sexual predator and having sexual acts with a child. Not Frankie and not myself, ever, never, because it's never happened, because it's not true. But then you see Edelmiro, and someone that he had out there at Motas Tacos passing out all these tacos abused an 8-year-old. And these aren't lies. Go look them up. Google it. Google it. And the guy's wearing an Edelmiro shirt. Did we push that on him? No. But he wants to go on his fake Facebook page and write crap and a half about Erasmo. And Denise wants to throw a Gianna out there to say crap and a half about Frankie. Come on, man. I know you're short, sorry, but grow up. Grow up. And if you can't take the heat, get out of the damn kitchen. Just one more time. Chapaneco. That's it. No, man. I'm going to stop calling him Chapaneco, little Eddie, Tapon. I am. I'm concerned. He's breaking. He is breaking. Everyone he talks to, he talks about being called little Eddie. Sorry. Everyone he talks to, everyone. It's like, so he thinks about. Edelmiro, it's politics, man. After this race, I'll sit down with you to have a cup of coffee, man. You know, it's not personal, bro. It's politics. Politics. Okay, one more. Chapaneco. Yeah. No más. We are being made to go in even if we have medical issues. Yes, that is why November the 3rd vote is so important, Margaret. And I need you to work it, man. I need y'all to work it. And I'm not even joking. You know, I'm very upfront. You need to work it. You need to bring me 100 votes. You need to bring me 100 votes. Because everyone out there that has underlying conditions, everyone out there that works for the district, you need to bring me 100 votes. That's simple. And I mean my 5. My 5 need to get 100 votes from you all. Blessings to Mr. A. Trevino and his little daughter from the mouth and the hands of babes. Wisdom and blessings, 100%. Drain the swamp, Brownsville, preach. Then all the students that do not log into their classes should fail. Teachers shouldn't have to hunt down students to log in. They don't log in. They should fail. 5, 4, 3, 2. How many votes so far? I think it's in the upwards of 18,000 for BISD. Vote. Saludos, Martín. Ahorita te marco. God, all these people. All these fake accounts coming on. It's just ridiculous. Goodness gracious, Denise. Don't you have anything better to do? I took my son and husband to vote for you both. BISD exchange. Thank you, Penny. Love you. Erasmo, could you please do the please, sir? May I have more? Please, sir. May I have some more crumbs? Yes. And it's true, Maria. For too long, you deserve the whole cookie. You will get the whole cookie. Just give me 5. Give me 5. And after November the 3rd, you will get the whole cookie. No more crumbs. Good evening. Prayers, lections go in our favor, Patricia. In our favor. Joaquin de la Caja is Jack in the Box. Joaquin de la Caja. So the tactic of forcing teachers to on campus and students fail can be considered coercion, intimidation. Yes. It's exactly what it is. Will be there? My daughter, Jack in the Box, Joanna says, I love you. Why can't a teacher, actual boss, be our principals? Why can't a teacher's actual boss be principal? The people who sees us the most and knows us. Why should he be our boss? He should only be the AA and principal's boss. Can this be changed? Yes. Because that is one thing that I have. That is one thing that I have held a principals too. And again, principals, I will hold you accountable for your campus. It's that simple. I don't care what the NS says. I don't care what the AAs say. I don't care what the deputies say. Principals, listen, you will be given the power after November the 3rd. You will be given a lot more power in this district. You will be made responsible for your staff. And if you're not cutting it now, you haven't been cutting it then, and you continue not to cut it in the future, then there's one more cut left for you. Clear abuse of power, 100%. When y'all get on the board, make him work his butt off. No awards, because that is his job. His job is to look out for his employees, not to give himself awards. Who stole from the Walmart now? Police officer. I wonder if
Oops.
people understand that Sleepy Joe will raise their taxes. Yes. Who got arrested? Police officer. Erasmo, you can tell you're out there campaigning with that tan. This is the moneymaker, Papa.
He goes to the salon, no le hagan
No, I don't go
caso.
to salon.
He goes to the tanning salon, no le hagan
I
caso.
don't, Papa. I don't believe him. Are you sad not to be able to testify against each other? Yes. Or do you really relieve having to testify? No. I wanted to testify. I wanted to be a part of it. But I know, and you know, that I was a big part of this, and that I am proud. I'm proud of. I'm proud of my participation. I really am proud. Very proud. Nice Spanish, Castro. Thank you, Sergio. Ya ganamos. Vamos para el glass building. Preach. How long is the trial for? Weeks, months, years? I would dare say a week.
I say 2.
True.
I think it's gonna
$20.
$20.
Why is 80 JKJ so obsessed with you? Did you not do a love story on him? He's really. I mean, I'm serious. He his eyes. If he would have had a gun, he would have probably shot me. He like literally wanted to kill me, guys, and I'm not even joking. Actually, after he loses this race, I'm concerned that he's going to lose it and it's going to snap. Frank, he didn't even want a line dance on Saturday. Yes, Nesio. AOB needs to host another rally. They are not being safe again. Actually, there's going to be one this coming Sunday. There is a parade on Sunday. More information tomorrow. Uh, yeah, she's a troll. Eso, Frankie. Eso. You're the best, Frankie. Frankie, you are the best. Don't listen to the haters. We're behind you 100%. They see you as threats. 100%. Well said, Frankie. You're a changed man, and we appreciate that. Well, he's changed. The Denise camp is non-existent. Not to worry, little girl going nowhere. Great job, Daniela. Either, Frankie, you're the best, Frankie. La raza está contigo. It's illegal to send mass videos. Yeah, they need to stop. Yeah, Denise Garza is a piece of crap. Trust me, I know people who know this Christian. She's as fake as her blonde hair. Oh, I'm sorry, that's not her. Black as they come. Backstabs any chance she gets. Doesn't have the class or education that Frankie does. Yeah, I've encountered her one time at the West Bronxville Little League, and she seemed to think she was the last Coke in the desert. For people that make over 400,000, do you make over? Rene Gutierrez does. Edelmiro has mental issues. He should choose his friends carefully. Edelmiro dreams about you nightly. I don't know if to take that as a compliment or great diplomatic response, Frankie. Will there be Jack in the Box? My daughter Joanna says hi. Yes. El que se agüitas.
Paco, ¿qué onda, Paco? Saludos.
Edelmiro tiene el diablo. Vote for Carlos Elizondo. You see, I'm doing my best. Edelmiro is like Yoda with no ears and not as smart. I didn't say it. I said Edelmiro. You do too. You just say things to bully people. I do not believe in mistakes, just discoveries. I got your discovery right here. I don't know. And Chucky! Give Eddie a pacifier to suck on the Almeida. You see, I'm getting better. To the lady who is creating fake profiles against Frankie, can you ask Denise to explain why she got money from vendors, why she read off a paper for the best forum, why she did not attend AOB forum?
She's scared.
Oh, good. Stop the name calling. What did you and Carlos do while in office? I'm not going to answer for Carlos Elizondo. I will tell you what I did. I went to the FBI. Period.
Is there like a federal jury trial coming up?
And there's a federal jury trial coming up on Monday, Julie. So, what did I do as a board member? I went to the feds, baby. And guess what? Very proud. And that's not to say of all the other things I did, but look, can I top going to the feds, bros? Can't top that. Gianna, that sounds like mudslinging. Why don't we talk about when the bars will open again? Don't you want a margarita? Your opponents love to point out who their partners, parents, or siblings are in the city. That's irrelevant. Your opponents don't know anything about the district they are running for. Jennifer, my opponent has never set foot in a public school, has never had a lunch in one of our cafeterias, has never not had Wi Fi, has taken Disneyland vacations on BISD dimes when her father was on the board. It's all public record. It's eating Edelmiro's soul up and driving him crazy. You see, I'm getting better. Erasmo, please do not be alone anymore. Those people are starting to get dangerous. They are starting to get dangerous. Like you said, if Edelmiro had a weapon, yes, he would have. I mean, I looked in his eyes, folks, and I saw hate. Hate. And it shouldn't be Edelmiro, really. Uh, Politics aside, get help. You're going to snap. I think they should let children and teachers decide for themselves if they want to work from home, learn from home. 100%. I'm still going to call him Edelmiro. What did Eddie do to you? Uh, Politics, bro. It's politics. Uh, I based a lot of the comment that I've made on the stupid decisions that he has made while sitting on the board. I'm sorry, he was appointed to this board. He was never elected, never had the traits, never prepared for anything. Let me tell you, Mike, he is part of the problem that has kept our community, our teachers, our staff, our classified staff anxiety ridden. So, do I blame Edelmiro? Yes, as much as I blame La Pingüina, Minerva Peña, and Flip Flopping Phillip. And yes, it was me that gave them those names, and I am proud. Hey, you almost made me say it. I say you are a better asset to the community as a social media exposure. I thank you. I appreciate. I'll take that as a compliment. Uh, I can be both. I will be both. I promise you. Thank you, Julie. Don't let them steal your peace. Never. And see, that's what I think it gets to them because, look, guys, do I like that they go out there and make those fake Facebook pages and profiles and say Erasmo is a child molester and Erasmo is horrible? Do I like it? I don't like it, but do I let it affect my sleep? Do I let it trip me out? Me resbala, me vale. I don't have those kind of feelings, guys. My family knows me very well. Porque me vale, vale, vale lo que digan y lo que piensen de mí. I'm still me. So one of our veterans, Emilio Garcia, smears the name of your serviceman by getting counseled by a child abuser. Unbelievable. Yeah, I mean the guy, again. All you have to do is Google the name, guys. I'm not making this up. Google search, and you will find the guy's name. You will find the guy that did horrible things to an 8-year-old. Horrible things to an 8-year-old. Why the individual even has a social media page is beyond me, because I think that they cannot have a social media page. So it's something that needs to be discussed with maybe the district attorney. Why is this individual, who is a registered sex offender, did horrible things to an 8-year-old? Why is he on social media? Why is Edelmiro bringing him around children? Why did Edelmiro want to have his announcement party at a coffee shop? It's like a cycle. I mean, and I'm not making this up. You could go out and see that the guy has an Edelmiro shirt on, just passing out tacos mota. There's children there, guys. There's children there. Y'all are amazing. We have your back. Be safe, guys. These people are getting desperate. They are. This is why Edelmiro's child molester friend free. Why is he free? Have no idea, guys. Again, no idea. Shouldn't he be in prison? Well, again, it happened some years back. He registered, and that Frankie registered as a sex offender for the rest of his life. Is that right?
Yes, for life. He has to go, I think, twice a month or once a month to take a picture to keep it updated. So yes, it's for life.
So why is Edelmiro bringing this guy onto his events where children are present? I have no idea. Hey, brother Frankie, you saw me in the blue car when I screamed, Frankie!
Stop by, man. I'll get you some merch. I'll get you a cap, a shirt, and a mask. Stop by whenever you're free. I did see you. Stop by. Appreciate it.
I Google, hey, Mr. Rodrigo, how true is it you were charged, never convicted, 29 stalking? We already answered that. El bad hombre.
Replay.
What's up, kitty cat? Hey, papa. Didn't get a cap or shirt. You didn't stop by.
Parate.
Do you know what the voting record has been? It will be this year. I don't know, but it will be this year. Pitada Southmost on November the 3rd, maybe on November the 8th, right before we get sworn in. Did you get more India Marias against you with police report? No.
There's tías solteras.
I got you 10 votes. We need change. Violet, I need 10 more. Keep them coming, but keep on coming, Violet. Keep on coming. Does this mean we'll see less memes? No. Because I post what's sent in. Sorry. I thought your Macarena shaker was your moneymaker. That's Frankie. Thank you for not saying the officer's name. Yeah. Look, I like the officer is a friend of mine. Again, my heart goes out. Again, we'll go through the process. We'll go through the process, and I can respect the process. This individual, has not been proven guilty. That is the difference, guys. She has not been proven guilty. Let her go through the process, and God bless her. And again, a friend of mine. I consider her a friend. Again, I don't approve if it comes out that what she's being accused of is factual, and I don't approve of it in any way, shape, or form. But again, she's a friend. Look, and I say that despite the fact that she's probably not voting for me in this race. She's probably not. But with that said, I already voted. And she might have voted against me. I still consider her a friend. So no, I want her to go through the process. When I went through the process, guys, I went through the process, and look, my face was plastered on the front page of the Herald every other day, and the blogs were all added. Channel 4, Channel 23. That's fine, guys. You know, but I'm not going to stoop to that level. I don't want to dog them. I don't want to hurt the family in that respect. I don't want to be that person today. Today, Dios hará justicia. Did you recall the war when you guys win? I, yes, but I think it'll be kind of like let it go. Let's move forward. And by that I mean hold him accountable. We all know it's fake. How come you're not going to testify? Because I guess my testimony wasn't needed. That's what I was told. Can't wait to see Frankie in your picture at the Glass Palace. Thank you. Good evening, guys. Saludos, Manny. God bless. Hola, chiquillo, papi on estado. I've been waiting for you to go help us out with science. Increase taxes only to rich people. It's not illegal to send birthday soup pics. No te voy a mandar nada. El Miro is worse than. El Miro. You're not going to make me say it. Vote for family and Erasmo Castro. Love you, Sylvester. Only the superintendent will get a tax increase. You guys will win. We will win. That's when you brought strawberry milk back. Yes! I tell you, there's a lot of things that I did. Charlie Atkinson, don't you have a team to coach instead of wasting time creating nasty troll accounts? En el Miro, hasta con la mirada te come todo. Doing, doing. Del Miro. El té del Miro. Yeah.
Hey, you should have told the Raza that they're just gonna be blowing.
Y'all trying to pull me back in. Sandoval, like, I get a vibe that you're a fake account board member, family. Julia, you too, you're a fake account board member, family member. It doesn't matter what people say. People are still going to vote for it. That's for Frankie Carlos. Pack your bags, get out of town. Edelviro. I'm not gonna say it. Hola, chiquillos. Hola, papá. Hey, I want some Merc de Frankie porque a mí se me acabó todo el Merc.
Stop by.
Take a picture with Edelviro. I would. He won't. Message me, Frankie. I like how Frankie does when everyone in the campaign camp is owning up to things, not like others. Exactly. Registered sex offenders have to be separated away from school.
Yeah.
Yeah. No.
Good boy, Ranger.
He was right there at Motas Tacos passing out tacos in an Edelmiro shirt. You said last night Sylvia has a God complex. I believe everyone on the board does too, including the super. Yes. Denise is trashy, uneducated, and unfit for the district. Keep doing what you're doing, Frankie. Charlie Atkinson is a drug addict and a criminal just like everyone else in his family. Yeah. Gambit is right. A coco loco. Buenas noches, Mark!
How's it going, Mr. Cortez?
I need to go with you, buddy.
Stop by, Mr. Cortez. Stop by the camp if you're free for 5-10 minutes.
We got a conversation, Mark. It's just a nickname. If he's falling apart over a little over a name of Mito, he isn't man enough to be on the board. Carlos is. How are you two not falling asleep? Take some to Sebastián Gutierrez. Yes! Erasmo, what do you think of Trump blasting Fauci? Very rude, in my opinion. Yeah, I think, again, that's like just Trump being Trump. It's a mistake. Dr. Fauci, I think Dr. Fauci has been upfront in regards to everything that he said in regards to the coronavirus. I trust Dr. Fauci in regards to the science 100 times more than I trust Donald Trump in regards to the science. Each should know their role. That is my take on it. Each should know their role. Donald Trump is not in a role to be a scientist or a doctor. Dr. Fauci is the expert. And again, you have to always adhere to the experts. Bad on Trump. Hey, Rodrigo. Love you. Swah, swah! I'm getting my voice back, thank God. Frankie, last words.
Again, thank you so much to our community for coming out, showing us the love and support that we've been getting these past week and a half. It's awesome. You pass by our camp, we're laughing, we're cracking jokes, playing music, dancing, holding each other's signs. It's great camaraderie. You look on the other side of our opponents, they're deflated, they're dragging, they're just there. They have got no traction. So they resort to calling the police 5 times a day on Saturday. They resort to creating fake profiles, trolls, because they know what's coming. It's unfortunate that their candidates don't have anything to show for. So they'll resort to these tactics. Hey, it's politics. I'm all for it. But it's going to be bittersweet November the 3rd at 7:30. I can't wait. Thank you once again to my community for standing firm with me. It's really an honor for me to be on this platform. It's not easy running a campaign, but it's a lot easier whenever we have a great support system each and every day. And I'm not joking. We get fed like kings. Thank you so much to my community for the love, the support. Y'all make this a lot worthwhile. Trust me. I'm very humbled to be in this position. I'm excited. Y'all motivate me from the bottom of my heart. Thank you so much. It's really worth more than gold. Thank you so much, guys. Tomorrow we'll be out there. Wear a sports attire, shirt, jersey, cap. It's the sports team theme tomorrow. So if you're free for a couple minutes, if you're hungry, do not buy food. Trust me, we will have something there for you. So have a good night, guys. Once again, de todo corazón, muchas gracias.
Guys, I thought he was never going to shut up, and I threw some chocolate. Sorry. I threw a big old wad of chocolate. It's chocolate with organic dark chocolate with pomegranate. Delicious. Are you sure about that one? Rich people know how to hide their money in the legal way. We're going to hire $1,000 so many when government needs money because the rich is not paying their taxes. Bastards! They will tax the middle class to make difference. Single economics, sure. You don't care where their money from. Their taxes will go up. California, New York are paying for 6% of their income taxes. Just be clear. Proud to be a Texan. So make sure you vote red. Erasmo, thank you, Armando. Love you, Papa. How is Denise trashy? Like someone mentioned, that was someone's opinion. Read someone's opinion. Guys, that's how it's done here. And again, I've only had one experience with Ms. Garza, and didn't show me much of anything. Guys, have a great evening. Thank you so much for the love and support. Continue to love and support us. Come out to campaign camp as much as you can.
Campaign camp.
Keep on bringing food. Keep on bringing water. Guys, thank you. And keep on calling friends and family. Bring them out to vote. If you already brought 10, bring 10 more. Guys, God bless. Take care. Be good to each other. And please continue to be good.